Presence is the latest movie from director Steven Soderbergh. He's the director of movies such as Ocean's 11 and one of my favorites, Logan Lucky. This movie sees him teaming up with writer David Komp. I believe that's how you say his name. If it's not, I apologize. He is the genius behind the original Jurassic Park and Lost World and, the original Spider-Man, among other movies, right? So this is a great duo. And as far as the premise of this, as the title implies, Presence, there is this entity inside a house that lives there, and this family moves in, right? So it's a family of four, a mom, a dad, and their two kids, brother and sister. They're, teenagers and stuff like that, and then kind of takes off from there. Now, based on my description, and certainly the marketing, the trailers behind it, one would have you believe that this is a horror movie. It is not a horror movie. I would say, if anything, it is a thriller movie. There are no jump scares, things like that, and it goes in directions you do not expect it to go in, right? And what's kind of fascinating is you're this fly on the wall, right? So one of the neat things about this is you are in the perspective of that entity, the presence, throughout the whole movie, right? It's very first person in that way, so it's a wide angle shot, and you're kind of tracking this presence through the house. You're always seeing it through its eyes, and so in that regard, it's very voyeuristic. And one of the things I appreciate is how well choreographed it all is, and it comes together, because there's oftentimes that a scene starts within one room and you have the characters talking, perhaps arguing or whatever else, and then you leave that scene to go into another room, and yet that scene through audio continues, and you get the backstory, and then certain people might be eavesdropping on that or whatever else, and so it really plays wonderfully with all these elements at its disposal, right? And it's a very contained. It takes place inside this house, right? Because that's where the entity is, confined to, for lack of a better term. And there's not a lot of characters, right? It's primarily family. There's a few other characters in and out, some that play smaller roles, some that play bigger roles, but all are integral to the plot. And it's interesting to kind of watch and be in anticipation of like, okay, where is this going? Where is this going? And I will admit, as like I was always kind of on the edge of my seat throughout this whole thing, waiting for, okay, what are we building up to ultimately? And then something happened in the movie, and I was like, oh, this is, now I'm hating the movie. This is dumb. This is whatever. And then we get to the final end, right? The conclusion of the whole thing, and my mind was blown, and I was like, this is brilliant. I take it all back. This is a phenomenal movie. And it's one of those things that, like, when it happens, you rethink everything that came before it, and you're just floored by the experience in that regard. So I have to say, like, wonderfully done from start to finish on all aspects, right? The cinematography, it certainly, one can argue first and foremost, because that's what tells the story, right? It dictates everything else. But obviously then the actors within that have to make sure they're at their top of the level, right? It's not like a one-shot movie, but overall, the scenes, come off as one shot. So you might get a scene that's like 30 seconds, you might get a scene that's 4 minutes, things like that. So everyone has to, be top of their game and stuff like that. The music is chilling and things like that. The writing, I think, is spot on. And it never overstays its welcome, believe it or not, right? So it's like 85 minutes from start to finish. At no point does it drag. Again, like, there is that sense of anticipation where this is going, what's kind of happening. And then once you start putting the pieces together, and we're getting kind of to that ending, there is a sense of unnerving you, right? Deliberately. And, at least for me, it certainly made me quite uncomfortable in that way. And kudos to the movie for doing that. Like, it knew what it wanted to evoke, and it achieved that, right? So yeah, I mean, I can't say enough good things about it. It was a breath of fresh air for this January in terms of movies that are out. I think wonderful actors. Like as I said, it's a small cast of characters, but it being an ensemble piece of the family, I think it works really well. Lucy Liu is the biggest name as part of that roster, but it is really, in the end carried by the sister, right? So the daughter of the parents. I think she does a phenomenal job. Her character's name is Chloe. And kind of the family dynamic, you kind of get this very early on is, it's a family in dysfunction. There's a disconnect there, right? So, the mom herself is trying to do what's best for the family, but that doesn't mean it's always the most correct choice. Sometimes she's cutting corners for the sake of trying to do and sacrifice for her family, particularly her son. And then there's Chris, the father, who's kind of trying to keep everyone together. You have Chloe, who's dealt with kind of her own hardships in her life, and she's navigating grief. And then, the brother is the star champion who's trying to essentially, that kind of prototype of getting past his, family limitations and stuff like that. So it's a wonderful dynamic that all of this is working through. Truly wonderful to see. Lays it all out really well, and I can't say enough good things about it. I would love to talk about the ending in particular and kind of moments leading up to that with you as far as spoilers. So if in the comments section, you've seen it and you want to chat further, just denote it as spoilers, and I'd be happy to do so with you, because I think this is a movie that deserves to be discussed in that way. So for me, I would give it a solid, 8.5 out of 10 overall. Well above average, not quite, not quite perfect, but as far the thing I truly appreciate about it is, in many ways you can call this an experimental movie. It does take a swing in many respects, but it's not a swing and a miss. It delivers, right? And so for all those reasons, I thought it was a great movie. If anything I've said, entices you to want to go see it, check it out. And as I said, let me know what your thoughts on after you do.